We grew up in my area, so and obviously we've played together.
I still work with Mehdi now.
Mehdi is one of your players. Out of all the coaching, out of all the players you played with, or the players you've coached, which player has really stood out for you, or really thought, wow?
Yeah, there's quite a few, to be fair. Yeah, there's quite a few, because a lot of them have got different attributes. Even going to mention Mehdi technically is very, very good.
100%.
Unbelievable. I was sat down in the week and had a conversation with saying to him, try and stay in the game, get involved in looking for players, being on the recruitment side. There's been a lot. Lewis Baker, who's he's at Chelsea. He's not really broken to the first team. But he's been around at Sheffield Wednesday, Leeds, But he's probably one of the only footballers I've worked with who's both footed. Very, very talented. Jamal Lewis, he's at Norwich, another talented local lad.
In terms of your agency, how do you know what to look for in a player? What kind of attributes do you look at?
Well, football's a game of opinions.
A lot of opinions.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lad who didn't get taken at Stevenage, he didn't get a scholarship, and now he's playing up front for Aston Villa.
Wow.
Who's that? Kelvin, what's his name? Come to me in a minute. So teams do make mistakes. Max Aaron was at Luton, he's at Norwich now. Jamal Lewis was at Luton, and they're at Norwich now. So clubs do get it wrong. So I think a lot of times it's what the actual manager's looking for. So everyone's got different attributes. I always look for a player whose work rate and what he's doing off the ball as well as on the ball. His mental side as well plays a big part of it. So different players offer different things. I always say to young boys, it's only someone's opinion. So if you've been released, keep going. Because I picked up a lad last year, a boy called Nathan Arnes, who was released from Stevenage, and I got him to West Ham.
Wow.
After 3 months they didn't take him, and he got a deal at Charlton. And he was playing slip 5 or 6. So it does happen, So I think you just got to keep playing. The most important thing I'd say to players is always try and play. Always try and play, because if you're not playing, no one can see you.
I think a lot of the time as well, you get a lot of players where, because they play that maybe semi-pro teams, they look at Sunday League and say, you know what, they undermine it. But then, like you said, as long as you keep playing,
exactly right,
and you keep facing different challenges, I'm sure you would.
There's good players. You can walk down the park and just pick up a good player. They are out there. They are out there, and it's working out. It's not what they do, because most clubs don't develop players. It's what you do for yourself. Because you think most managers got a year in their job. So if you can't cross, he's not going to put you in a team. He'll put someone else who can.
Just buy another player.
That's right. So, or get someone, replace him. So it is one of them. So it's your own personal career. So you've got to try and do the best you can for yourself.
Moving on to like Blood Brothers, because obviously I think that's when literally you came into the spotlight.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, if I'm doing on this, I don't watch it. I've not watched it from it's come out.
Nah, wow. When I got out a lot, people say, Scully. How did that come about? Like, was it just because obviously I know you're Robbie's cousin?
Well, me and Robbie have been close for years. I mean, Robbie, I live in Luton now, and Robbie was the reason, and his brother Laurie was the reason why I actually moved to Luton, because I used to come up every weekend and see him. So my mum and Robbie's mum and Laurie are sisters, were very close. So every weekend we used to meet up around each other's house. So, and obviously kept in contact. Robbie, I remember when he first started AFTV, we didn't expect it to be the level it's at. He was at a funeral, we caught up, and then he said, I've got something for you. I want you to get you involved in something. And I said, I'm running a football. I'm setting up a football team. And I was like, okay. Robbie's always coming up with good ideas. To be fair, I didn't know the seriousness of it. We had a meeting, we met up a couple of weeks later, and he sat down, he said he wants to set up a team, and we said what he wants to do. Didn't know the extent of it. So and it's I'll be going out everywhere I go in Luton, people talk about it. So when I went to Ipswich the other day and someone pulled me to, everyone talks about Blood Brothers. I think they were saying to me when we had a meeting not long ago, 8 million people watched it. There's always people calling me for trials and stuff like that. Credit to them guys at AFTV.
No, definitely credit to Robbie and yourself, who's obviously invested a lot